Hey you guys, AK-47 Master here, back with some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and on this episode we are going to be doing Case 1's first day of court.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miss Miles Edgeworth, I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective.
Yes, sir?
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I have hard evidence she did it. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Alright, Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examined what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, so let's start pressing the crap out of Gumshoe. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call is from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. Now that's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Really now? Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. And also, you don't get any penalties from pressing any witnesses. In most cases, there are like special cases where you will get pressed. You will get penalized for it. You only get penalized mainly for presenting wrong evidence, for wrong pieces of testimony. Alright, why is that? What's your response? Why we had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, right? Huh? Yeah, did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly, what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Well, Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, you wouldn't know at least. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Ah, great. Hard evidence. Let's hear this. He's probably going to mention the receipt. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Oh yeah, on it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of information the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, let's tear this thing apart. Securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Alright, I found a memo on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Well, who? The killer. Pff, I did. The killer, anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy, please? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, then where's your evidence? Ah, he got me. Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Arg. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo we found. Oh, on it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab test? Oh, the lab test. Well, I don't know what we could press on this. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood and the, hemoglobins, oh, blah, 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 blah. I refuse to testify in this matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Oh ho ho. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Well, the killer could have done that too. In which hand was a bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha, nice try. Uh-oh. Guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, I find that very hard to believe. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Aw, what does he have to say? Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accuser. The victim told us the name of her killer. Great, now he's got the momentum of the jury on his side. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. Psst. Okay guys, so on the next episode, we'll be breaking down Gumshoe's testimony even further. See you guys in the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.